Good evening and welcome back to Bow Hunting League Tonight. I do have a couple updates here. In the months of October and November, we're going to have our shows premiering weekly, not bi-weekly, just due to the volume and number of bucks entered, because it's already been off to a hot start. We've had 17 bucks entered in Tennessee just over the past week, with North Dakota kicking off and Nebraska. Things are really starting to heat up. Ben texted me earlier and I think we hit the 20 buck mark today. There's a couple updates that I want to discuss before we give you some live scoreboard updates, some bucks that have been killed across the country, and an exclusive interview with our new host of the Bow Hunting League podcast, Joshua Trollinger, who actually got to harvest his first ever velvet buck. All right, guys, we've got our first live in-person spotlight. Josh Trollinger, the host of the Bow Hunting League podcast. He struck some gold tonight. So Josh, tell us about it.
Well, this was one of 15 bucks that I saw tonight. He was probably middle class, I would say. I mean, there was a couple other, at least two other shooters that I really wanted to try to get on, but they kept locking up about 80 yards, and then he came out about 15 and 20 minutes after they kind of moved their way up the field, and I saw just this side when he come out, and I thought, yep, I don't know how big you are, but you're big enough. Yeah. So he luckily got him to stop and feed naturally about 48 to 50 yards out, and then when he finally just set up, he was right at 52 and self-filmed it, was able to get the camera over, get him in frame really nice, took my time, got drawn, dialed my sight up, settled in tight on him, and then I wanted to make sure he picked his head up, so I just kind of kissed at him where he kind of heard something but didn't know what it was, super alert, and luckily right beforehand he's covered in ticks, but there was a horsefly or something that came back and like bit him, and so he reached all the way around, and it was just perfect timing. It was right when I cut the arrow loose, and he never even knew it was coming. Punched him right in the heart. He made it about 125 yards through the field and piled up right in the field. I could drive the truck right to him and pick him up.
Man, that's awesome. This weekend kind of took an interesting toll for you too, because you started yesterday behind the camera, didn't you, with Matt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Me and Powell went yesterday, and he's on a pretty big deer right now, so we were trying to get on him, and it just didn't happen. We saw a bunch of deer, saw quite a few shooters show up in the field, but 500 yards across the field, and then tonight he said, I ain't seen him on camera for a little bit, why don't you just go ahead and go hunt? And so I did, and I'm thankful to Matt that he let me go, because to see
a couple of first here,
14 or 15 of these guys, and this is my first ever velvet buck. So
awesome. Well,
pretty proud of him.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks
Love
a lot, man.
Good. If you're signed up and you kill a buck, make sure you take a chance to jump over to the website, read the rules. It's all over Facebook. Make sure you got your bow in the picture. Make sure you have the buck recovered within 48 hours, and make sure you have it entered within 10 days. That's very fair. And once you get that buck entered, you are officially entered into the drawing to win the meat wagon. This baby is fresh painted up. Wes Ramsey has done a killer job. You guys don't want to miss the opportunity to win this. Ben and I are going to drive it out to you. It's just going to be a really cool, unique thing. As I said earlier, our new podcast has launched on Spotify, Podcastle, and I know Josh is working on Apple Music right now. Go check us out at the Bow Hunting League on Spotify. I'll drop a link below. Here's what you're going to be looking for on Spotify. Man, Josh is doing a killer job on this. We've already had one great episode with Ben, and then he just dropped an episode yesterday with Chad Hepner. You guys don't want to miss it. Go check it out. While we're talking about things to check out, did anybody see the new stealth tape that got dropped? They're officially running Realtree. How cool is this? The official Bow Hunting League YouTube is up and running. We're dropping videos pretty consistently throughout the season. That's one thing that you guys are lucky to have. If you film your hunts and you want those hunts featured on our YouTube, or if you just wanted them edited, I'm gonna edit them for you completely free. I'm gonna post them to our YouTube channel, and then if you'd like and you want me to log in, I can post them to yours too, or I can send them back to you through the cloud. But do not forget, you have free editing at your fingertips right here. Use me, abuse me, I can't wait to help you. If you'd like to be featured on the show, I need you to reach out to me at Cam Inman on Instagram. You can reach out to me on Facebook, Cam Inman. You can message me, cam@bowhuntingleague.com. Get a hold of me however you guys want. I want to feature you. I want your stories. I want to give you a rundown like I did Josh. Heck, if you want me to come film you, shoot me a DM. We can discuss those things. It's been another great week on Bow Hunting League Tonight. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and ask you to share the show. As we grow, we're going to improve. There's a lot of things that we're working on behind the scenes. The editing's getting better. I just can't wait to work with all of you guys and share your stories. Get a hold of me. There's a lot of bucks about to be hitting the ground. Somebody's about to win a badass Jeep. I want to personally thank all of you that have signed up for participating in the nation's largest deer hunting contest. We couldn't do it without you all. Thanks again.